Alright, to start off with my monsters, we've got 1, 2, 3 fire dogs. Okay, basics of the deck. Got 2 Flamvell magicians and the Flamvell baby. I use Flamvell baby simply because it pitch him and increase the attack of all monsters of Flamvell, and it's easy sync with Catastor. Next, I got the Flamvell Poun. Go running 2 of these guys. Alright, Flamvell Poun simply destroyed his battle and sent to the graveyard. You add 1 monster with a defense of 200 to the deck to your hand. Well, works out pretty good for me since now I can search for any of my Flamevells and these 3 guys. My X-Saber Airbellums. Alright. I'm using 1 Plague Spreader. He's also searchable by Poun for defense being 200. I use the Gravekeeper Spy Engine, 3 of these with a Gravekeeper's Descendant. Ryko, another part of the engine, helped me run through the deck, get more stuff. 1 Sangan. He's pretty self-explanatory, staple for most decks. I use Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is a situational card. Instead of running 3 Rykos, use him. That way I can blow up hands and, you know, I can draw 5 cards. And then at the end of it, 3 Cyber Dragons. 3 Cyber Dragons, that comes into play with my spell cards. Already back to 3 on the ban list. These guys are going to be awesome. For my spells, Monster Reborn, of course staple now. Mind Control. Dark Hole's back. I'm running 2 Pots of Avarice, simply because I got a lot of meal going on. Alright, I'm using 2 Rekindling for the Flamvell monsters. I got 2 MSTs replaced for Heavy Storm. I run 2 Book of Moons, and last but not least, a situational card, Power Bond, and this is what makes up Power Poun. I'm not shooting to pull out Cyber End Dragon. I'm not actually going to try, but the card is there in case I need to dump something, or if the setup comes where I've got Dark Hole, 2 Cyber Dragons, and Power Bond in my hand, and then we're talking rape. Last up, I run 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, 2 D Prisons. I like to run 2 Dark Bribes, that way in case they use anything, Starlight Road, anything like that, negate it, draw a card, not too bad. Mirror Force, a staple for every deck. It's now being printed in common now. And Starlight Road, which is going to help against everything else. Alright, next segment I plan to show you my extra deck, so click on the next video and check it out. Tell me what you think.